Well, in days that my daddy was making some muds, they had them like up at Snyder and back in there, the oil fields. And he got rid of a lot of whiskey, but cases, 6 gallons a case. And out there at around Moneyhands, Mark Smith, he was out there in the oil field. He'd come in at night and load up several cases of liquor and take it back.
Wow.
I mean, when we was getting 75 cents for half a gallon. $1.50 a gallon. And I've seen my daddy sell it for $1 a gallon because we needed groceries. That's back in the rough days. And he sold a lot of it up there at around Morgan Mill and Thurber up in there, and they had that coal mines. It was up there around Thurber. And $1 was $1 in them days. Where $1 ain't nothing now. And we didn't have to have groceries. It was 5 of us kids, and my daddy and mother, 7 in the family. It was tough. And I'm about the only one to really get down and sit down and tell you how it went. That's left. I'm 80 years old.
Wow. Well, you don't look 80.
Well, thank you. And I've been through nothing but pure hell in my life. I sat here and studied a lot of nights what I went through in my life. I've been shot, 3 heart attacks, 3 fell over and broke my back, the wreck. Oh, my gosh. And I was out there bootlegging joint, and my daddy and mother, and my daddy and sister come out there and said, "Don't go up there, that old lady's gonna kill you." And I said, "No, I'm loaded with double-aught buck, 12 gauge shotgun. And I got the shotgun sitting right in yonder. I'm fixing to sell that." And I stopped in the road out there and run through the gate with that shotgun. And my mother was sitting on the porch with them, trying to talk the old woman out to shoot me. The old woman jumped up and run through the house. She was 67 years old. She run through the house and picked that gun up. She had 1 shell, a number 6 shot. Of course, I went to the kitchen door, see. And when I pulled my gun up, she was about 14 feet from me. The blue as she take me. All that was just blowed out there. I got 28 number 6 shot in there now. They scattered around. And so my mother grabbed me. And down I went. She couldn't hold me. And blood was just gushing. Well, most of these got gristles now. They taken out a lot of them, but door facing caught a lot of the shot. But my gosh, if I'd have pulled you can't see through a screen from outside like she could see. She could see me out there. And I didn't when I throwed that gun up, boys, blew as she take me. And I don't know how I kept some of that hitting my mother, 'cause she was behind me screaming as loud as she could scream. And I went down, but she got me up, and I got out there to the road just a little ways, or near my pickup, I guess, a little further to the road there. And gosh, my sister whipped up there and put me in the car and take me to the hospital. The old hospital down there on Menard. And I'll never forget, I told somebody the other day, there they was working with me, Dr. Marks, Dr. English. And people just all in the hall there, just walking down talking. You hear one say, "Well, I hope he lives." Nothing's, "Hope he dies." We went to grand jury, and she said, I didn't have nothing against Kenneth. Said, nothing, but he was going to kill me. And he would kill my daughter too. And said, I'm ready to drop it. And I said, well, I was wrong. If I hadn't been a drinking, here's the funniest part. If I hadn't been a drinking, I wouldn't have been there. And if I hadn't been drunk, I wouldn't have lived. I was mighty lucky to live through what I've lived through. Mighty lucky. I wasn't here when the horse and buggies, only buggy I can remember was old man Ben Lindsay. It was a county road from Crossroads up here down by our old home place back down there and went all the way out and hit where 205 is. And old man Ben Lindsay carried the mail, and I remember him coming along over in front of the house. Drove an old white horse to that buggy, old man Ben Lindsay. My uncle was driving for Ben Lindsay the day that if I can get this straight. Yeah. He was driving for Ben Lindsay the day that Willis West shot Jim Palmer. Jim Palmer was stealing too, see, and he was over there in the bend of the creek there, and a big old bluff up there, and John Graves lives over there now, just right up from where he shot him. He's going around the bend of that creek looking for a still, see. And old Willis is up there on the side of that, that bluff, and he shot him. Shot him right in the tail end. Didn't kill him, but he shot him anyway. So me and Willis drank a lot together. One night I said, "Will, I want to ask you a question." He said, "Okay." I said, "Who shot Jim Palmer?" And he ran back and started laughing. He said, "That was the man who shot Jim Palmer."